On Thanksgiving Day, Florida's warm sunlight streamed through the taxi window from Palm Beach International Airport to the breakers. I arrived at the luxury resort in good weather. I was the last to arrive. I strolled inside the gorgeous Italian Renaissance-style edifice, carrying my navy Rimowa luggage. My basic yet lovely theory dress had wrinkled somewhat from the lengthy travel. The lobby extended out into a neat, respectable area. Luxurious chandeliers gleamed above, as footsteps echoed silently on the marble floor below. Other visitors had already begun to enjoy their Thanksgiving afternoon in their own unique ways. I turned to find Catherine approaching us with a proud look, a Hermès Birkin bag on her arm, and a Cartier watch shining. "Oh, Helen finally made it," her voice was deliberately sarcastic. As other customers focused their attention on us, the front desk workers proceeded to examine the system. "How strange that there's no reservation," Catherine continued, her voice rising in volume, evidently intended to attract attention. "Wait," Catherine's voice increased slightly, but I was already about to exit the foyer. Grandfather's words resurfaced. "Become someone who can stand on their own 2 feet." I felt like I now understood what he meant. During the few minutes I waited for the taxi, I looked at the hotel's stunning facade. The Adam-style architecture recounted the story of nearly a century of history. Luxury cars decorated lavishly for Thanksgiving continued to arrive, accompanied by well-dressed families. Through the lobby glass, I could see my niece, Amy, in a costly dress that was inappropriate for a 7-year-old. She was fidgeting behind her mother, possibly searching for me. Every Thanksgiving, it was my tradition to bring her a gift. This year, I had prepared a pearl hair clip, which was still well wrapped in my suitcase. As I entered the waiting taxi, I informed the driver, Palm Beach International Airport. On my smartphone, I was already looking for the next available flight to Chicago. Though airfares were high during Thanksgiving, this did not concern me at all. Rather, the emotional energy I'd squandered each year over this season appeared far more costly. The Breakers building appeared smaller in the rearview mirror. Its form, glistening in the afternoon sun, seemed to represent our family's apparent glamour. And suddenly the first break had emerged in the facade. I had no idea what would happen next, but one thing was certain, there was no going back. The taxis inside created a peaceful environment away from the outside noise. The air conditioning maintained a pleasant chill, and the luxury leather chairs gradually relieved the stress from earlier. Outside the window, Palm Beach's characteristic resort panorama flowed past, with neatly aligned palm trees, white luxury mansions, and occasional glimpses of the Atlantic's shimmering surface. Views that would typically captivate me seemed curiously distant. I pulled out my smartphone and dialed my grandfather's number without hesitation. The ringtone appeared to last longer than normal before he eventually responded. "Helen, what is wrong?" Grandfather's voice maintained its customary calm. "I have something to report," I said, speaking in a straightforward manner. I described the events at the hotel without emotion, just the facts. The missed reservation, Catherine's words, and how I left.